friends and family. This is SP News Nuggets, and today, you guys, we're going to talk about what's going on in Center Point at the Woodside Apartments. You guys, there's been so much mess going on. They're going to do something about Center Point, especially the Woodside Apartments. I've got an update for you guys. I'm going to share it with you, and I'm also going to share other clips with you of some previous things that's going on. Here we go.
Notices are 60-day notices sent out to each of the Woodside condominium owners. Owners must make their condos livable and up to codes if they want renters to live there. And if not, the condos will be demolished. The Woodside condominiums have been the scene of several unfortunate events this year. Centerpoint Mayor Tom Henderson says it's time for change.
We've pinpointed those apartments for a while and been working with the Sheriff's Department to do extra patrols and work up in there.
Henderson says many of the condo owners live out of state and are hard to get a hold of, but as of now, he says each of them should know what to do next.
And we have sent out letters to them about cleaning up their properties and getting things in order there. We will, if they don't respond and do what they need to do with their properties, then we will begin putting notices out about and doing the process to tear those properties down.
In September, a fire damaged parts of the complex, and residents who weren't impacted were without water for several days. That building is still damaged. Last week, the Jefferson County Sheriff's deputy started a homicide investigation after a man was found shot in the parking lot. This weekend, a woman called 911 to report that she was being held against her will. Police tracked her to the Woodside Apartments.
Our concern is people, vagrants that are going in and out of those unoccupied units there, and trying to control that.
Henderson says in 60 days, the time will be up and demolition will begin.
It's just been an uptick in the last 2 to 3 months in that particular place. I think, too, is they've made some arrests of people that have been involved with those incidents, so that will help also.
Mayor Henderson says Centerpoint's new rental ordinance requires the city to inspect rental properties and make sure they're up to code before the next tenant moves in. He's hoping that will be one way to solve some of the problems, but another is for people who live in that area to say something if they see something.
Okay, family, I want to share another clip with you, but I don't know if you guys remember, but back on December the 7th, there was a shooting in Woodside apartment, and we were kind of looking at that. I want to share with you guys or update you guys with that and what's going on. So here we go. Now, you guys remember Curl. She was down there doing the interview with Dominique. Well, this is her report. She reported this today, you guys. A 26-year-old suspect has been charged in the slaying of a man killed 12 days ago in a Center Point apartment complex. And this is what Curl has reported. This young man right here, his name is Carlin Garrett, who has a lengthy criminal history. He was taken into custody Saturday night after a tip to Crime Stoppers led to his arrest. He is charged with the murder in the December the 7th shooting death of 56-year-old Kenny Hembright, who was killed at Woodside condominiums on Shadowwood Circle. This is how the story go. About 11:06 p.m. that Saturday, the Jefferson County Sheriff Office was called to a report of shots fired at that apartment complex, which is the same place where Camille Cupcake McKinney was killed in October and a woman found kidnapped just this past weekend. Deputies arrived and found Hembright in the parking lot suffering from a gunshot wound. He was taken to an area hospital where he was pronounced dead. Hembright lived at the apartment complex where he was killed. Sheriff County Deputy David Agee said he did not know if there was any connection between Garrett and Hembright. On Friday, the day before Garrett's arrest, Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama announced it was looking for Garrett in crimes that had happened earlier in the day on December the 7th at the same apartment complex. The suspect was sought on charges of attempted murder and discharging a firearm into an occupied dwelling. Garrett had been seen walking around the complex with a possible assault rifle. He's a dangerous young man and we wanted him bad. We suspected he is involved in other crimes, AG said Monday. We really wanted to find him and get him off the streets. We're grateful to whoever called that tip in. Court records show Garrett has multiple prior arrests for charges including theft, loitering, attempting to elude, unlawful breaking and entering a vehicle, carrying a pistol without a license, menacing, domestic violence, assault, drug possession, harassment, burglary, robbery, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. In 2016, Garrett was arrested after an alert neighbor spotted him breaking into someone's home and then stayed on the line with lawmen to make sure the suspect didn't get away. The break-in happened in the 1500 block of Bobolink Lane in the Center Point area. The caller said he could see a man coming out of a neighbor's home carrying a TV into a wooded area behind the home. The man stayed on the phone with dispatchers providing a detailed account of what he was seeing. He gave them a description of the suspect as well. Garrett pleaded guilty to the felony burglary in 2018 and received a 14-month suspended sentence. He is now being, 14-month suspended sentence? He is now being held without bond in the Jefferson County Jail. So this man had this extended criminal history. I mean, I read off so much stuff. I thought we were going to quit. They said, let me go back a little bit. They said prior arrests for charges including theft, lottery, attempting to elude, unlawful breaking and entering a vehicle, carrying a pistol without a license, menacing, domestic violence, assault, drug possession, harassment, burglary, robbery, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. This man has been doing the most, and they've been just letting him out. So, yes, his name is Garrett, is Codlin Garrett. And, well, they got him, and they even said they actually seen him pacing around the complex. And so, I don't know why they knew he was loose and doing stuff. So anyway, you guys, they got the guy that killed one of the guys that, and you guys heard, I did say that this, the guy that he killed, what was his name again? Kenny Hambright. He lived there. He was 56 years old and he killed him. I want to read that again. On Friday, the day before Garrett's arrest, Crime Stoppers such and such, it was looking for Garrett in the crime that happened earlier in the day of December the 7th at the same apartment complex. The suspect was sought on charges of attempted murder and disarming a firearm into an occupied dwelling. Garrett had been seen walking around the complex with a possible assault rifle. He's a dangerous young man and we wanted him bad. Wow. I just wanted to share that with you guys. But other than that, we're going to keep track of what's going on down there in Alabama, especially at the Woodside apartment complex, because something's just not right down there. So I'll see you guys later. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.